Hello and welcome to the lesson Success and Failure Stories of Famous Entrepreneurs Part 1. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe the success or failure stories of famous entrepreneurs. Compare the differences between their skills that led to their success or failures.
Hi, Sid.
Hi Jack, come, let's have breakfast together.
While having breakfast, they are also discussing their career choices. Both are interested in starting some business. However, they are worried about failure. On hearing their conversation, Mr. Ray feels that he should motivate the boys by telling them stories of some well-known entrepreneurs.
Let us look at the stories of the most successful people, and you will find that they have been through failures in their life. As rightly said by Henry Ford, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Mr. Ray. Steve Jobs in 1976 founded Apple together with his friend Steve Wozniak. They created their first computer, the Apple I, in the garage of Jobs' parents. This was followed by the Apple II, which sold 2 million units worldwide, quickly making Steve Jobs famous and wealthy. As Apple grew, Steve Jobs brought in John Sculley, a more experienced CEO, to run the company. In 1985, following a long power struggle with Sculley, Jobs was fired from his own company. During this time, he started a new company called NEXT and another company called Pixar. Pixar went on to create the first computer animated film, Toy Story. 12 years later, Apple bought Next and Jobs returned to Apple as the head of the company. Under this renewed leadership, Apple successfully developed and launched iMac, the iPod, the iPhone and the iPad, launching the different products in a multi-year pace in his famous keynotes.
I know, the company is today the highest valued company in the world.
Here's another story of a 13-year-old boy from Mumbai, a city in India. This boy tied up with Dabbawalas and launched his courier service. Dabbawalas are the people who provide meal delivery service at your doorstep. The idea came to him when he had forgotten his books at his uncle's place. He searched for courier companies which would provide him the delivery. However, he didn't find much. The ones which he got, their rates were between Rs 200 to 250. It was way too high. That one day he saw Dabbawalas doing their delivery services. He walked up to them with a few questions. He asked them how strong their service was, to which they replied that they have serviced all over Mumbai. He even asked how much they were earning. They gave him monthly rates. They do double delivery. One is delivering the tiffin, second going back and picking up the tiffin. After working out a few calculations, it came to just Rs 45 to 50 per day. This 13-year-old boy with his team developed an app. They reviewed the entire process. The courier service was as simple as booking a cab. The service provider will be notified like where the location of the pickup would be. Dabbawalas will get the address. The logic behind this is that the addresses will be arranged as per the distance. The Dabbawalas would deliver almost everything at nominal charges, starting from real estate documents to blood report papers. So children, I believe you have now understood the skills that you need to be a successful entrepreneur. I also feel you have now understood the situations that might lead to success or a failure.
Let's look at what we have learned from Mr. Ray's stories. Here are a few of the lessons that we have learned. Get motivated by your failures. Invest in yourself before investing in anything else. Look to the future and enter into the new market. Use future-focused strategies. Moreover, here are some common skills required. Being ambitious and fearless. Never be satisfied with what you have. Be ready to take risks. Follow your intuitions. Know your vision.